Dias, welcome to my channel. My name is Syra and today I'm going to be showing you a couple of the things I do every morning to get my day started. The first thing I do is I make a giant mason jar, about 24 ounces of warm lemon water with ginger and some herbs. And today it was with mint. So ginger, mint, and half of an organic lemon. How cute is that mini grater? Okay guys, so since you just saw me make my lemon water, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about it. I always make a giant mason jar, about 24 ounces, every morning as soon as I wake up. It's super important that you all do that. I know you hear it from everybody, but water is the #1 thing to get your body moving, to get your digestive system going, and it's so great to nourish all your tissues. I definitely, switch it up sometimes. I add mint to it. I add rosemary sprigs, sage. Any herb is great to put in there, but definitely it's always lemon. Half of a lemon squeezed, organic lemon, because I'm putting the peel in there as well. And then some freshly grated ginger or ginger slices. It really just depends on how much energy I had in the morning. And aside from that, there's a couple of other things that I do, and I'm going to show you a little bit of it. I definitely do not go on my phone when I first wake up. I try to keep my phone on airplane mode from the time I go to sleep until probably I'm on my way to the train station. I really think it's super important to give yourself a couple of minutes to wake up, to set up your day, and the minute you start going on your phone, I feel like the cortisol and the adrenaline just start rushing through your body, and you start thinking about all the things that you have to do. So let me just pull my hair back because I'm gonna need to. Okay, so one of the first things I do is I dry brush. And I'm an occupational therapist, and we've always spoken about brushing specifically for certain kids to help them calm down. And I'm so happy that nowadays we're starting to see people, in their general day, not necessarily the diagnosis, understanding the power of dry brushing, the power of deep pressure to calm the nervous system. I love doing this in the morning. If I have time, I do it, right before I take my evening shower or before I start making dinner. But anyway, I'm going to show you a little bit about how you use this. So basically, what you want to do is from your feet, you want to go up towards your heart. So you want to do firm and long strokes. So I kind of break it up at my knee, and you do about 5 in one spot. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit before you move on to the next, okay? And then I go up from my knee towards my hip bone, towards my hip joint. So again, let me show you a little bit. 3, 4, 5, you want to make sure that your bristles are not just gently brushing. You actually want to push down. You'd be surprised, it actually does not hurt when you push down. It hurts more when you're doing a light brush, or it'll even feel ticklish, because you have different touch receptors and stretch receptors in your skin. So there's some that are, alert themselves more to light pressure, whereas there's other receptors, if you really want to get super technical, with your Merkel and Ruffini stretch receptors that are activated. But anyway, so you're doing all of that. You're going up this way. In your stomach, you want to go up one way. So basically up on your right, across, and down on your left, because that's the way your digestive system is going. If we're talking about your, if you're talking about your, intestines. And then for your arms, the same thing. You want to go from your fingertips all the way up to your shoulder. And again, just break your arm up into segments so you make sure that you're not missing any piece, okay? Sorry, I'm sweating. Hashtag New York City life. Okay. And then for my chest, I kind of just go from my neck down. I'll show you something else that I do for my face. But basically, again, just do 5, 5, 5, 5. And then my husband actually helps me with my back. And for your legs, I'm just looking up here. But when you're doing your legs, you kind of want to go down the opposite way. So again, you're going from your, buttocks area down to the back of your knee, and then I break it down from the back of my knee down to my heel. Okay? And that usually will take me 5 minutes. I know it feels like it'll take more, but it really doesn't. The next thing I use is a face oil. It always varies, to be honest. Sometimes I use coconut oil. I know people say it clogs your face up. It doesn't to me, so I don't know what to tell you. Just try stuff out. If you don't want to spend money on a specific face oil, olive oil works great. Avocado oil works great. And a lot of people are concerned that they're going to get pimples when they start using oil on their face, and that's the farthest thing from the truth. It actually balances out your skin. So, let me show you. So I basically just open the dropper, right? This one I got at Marshall, so it was like $7. I just rub it on my hands, and then I tap. So I just tap my entire face, my cheeks, my forehead, my chin, and my neck. Don't forget your neck and your chest. It's super, super important because that's a super delicate area. And then I either use a jade roller. Can you see it? Can you see it? This is also like $10 at Marshall's. Or an ice roller. And this I got at Amazon, so I'm gonna link both of these below. Well, I guess a similar one. And for the jade roller, again, you want to start at your neck, and you want to work basically from, like, if you put your hand right under your chin, and you want to pull down. Again, I kind of just do 5, just keep it all the same so it's easier to remember before you move to a different area. Okay, I'm just speeding this up a little bit. 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Then when you get to your face, again, I start from my chin and I go up and bring it down my neck. So again, do 5 before you move on. So again, by the corner of my mouth, up towards my ear, and down my neck. Around your eye. Okay. And then up here for your forehead, I start in the middle and I just go up. It feels better for me, but again, try what works for you. And I kind of just fan it out. You can also use the little end. Again, you can go out that way. Same thing on the other side. 5, down the neck, 5, down the neck, 5, down the neck. Same thing, same pattern. Now, there are some days when I wake up and my face just feels like extra puffy. If I had something with too much salt, if I had alcohol. I don't drink that much, but when I do, I definitely feel my face a little puffy. So what we do with this, feels really cold. I keep mine in the freezer, And it definitely holds the cold longer than a jade roller. And this was only like under $15, so I think it's a good investment. So again, you can just roll it. I will say that sometimes it makes a screechy sound, and I don't understand why it's not making it right now for the video. But just in case you do order it, I want you to know that sometimes it does make a really screechy sound. So if that bothers you, maybe don't order it. Or leave reviews for another one. But this feels amazing. So again, this I kind of just roll it all over. And again, you want to kind of go from the center out. And again, same thing in your chest. I kind of go from the center of my breastbone out towards like my armpit area. As you know, lymphatic drainage. Just want to get everything going. And when this becomes part of your routine, it'll take you maybe 10-15 minutes to do any of these things. In the morning, I usually wake up around 6:30. I'm out of the house by 7:45, so it definitely gives me time to do that. Pack my lunch, pack my husband his lunch, sometimes even get a little stretch. And if I'm feeling really adventurous, go to the gym before work, because my commute is ridiculously short, so I'm really happy and grateful for that. I don't eat breakfast, just in case you were wondering. I intermittent fast. I've been doing that for about 2 years. I do that from Monday through Friday. During the weekends, you know, my husband and I love to go for runs and stuff, so it just doesn't make sense to fast, because then we can't really go for breakfast together. And, you know, I like that bonding time with him, so I don't want to restrict myself and not eat. But basically, I stop eating around 7 or 8, and then I don't eat until about 1 o'clock. It varies. If I'm really hungry, I'll eat, but eat sooner. But I think it's really good for me. I just drink lots of water. I definitely do drink coffee. I'll make another video of how I make my coffee. And that's about it. Thank you so much for joining me. Hopefully you come and check out my content again soon. Besos.